Hello everyone, welcome to BynX Plays Wizard of Legend. So, I did a couple challenge runs recently, and I found a new Arcana that I love. It's called Prickly Ballet. So I know that it's a signature, and I wanted to just build a run around it. Got some other Arcana that I like that I haven't really used too much before. I'm using just a cooldown build to make sure I can spam like crazy. But excited to go for this. Excited to play these cacti. I got them in, I think it was my default run, and I just couldn't get over how cool they were. So I wanna use them for a whole run and see what we can do. I don't know how good they are. I couldn't really decipher that. I was just kind of like very excited about using them. But they seem to have pretty low cooldown. You can, just spam them out a lot. And they just do like some kind of consistent damage. And look at that. Look at the ballet go crazy. It does look like damage is pretty low having those be my signature, but I mean, we'll find some, we'll use some other stuff to make up for that eventually. And still haven't taken damage yet, so it's always a good first floor when you haven't taken damage. I really do like these dragons. I haven't run into them yet on the PC build, and they've been. I hate lower activation speed. Well, that increases the activation speed, which is pretty sweet. All gems are transmuted into gold. This will ruin our chances of taking a chaos run next time, or a whatever run, but I think that this is actually like unbelievably strong. So I'm just gonna buy that. Like, that's another one where if you have already like finished the game and like have all the Arcana and stuff locked, it's like almost like what, like why on earth wouldn't I take that? It does kind of suck. Even though it says summon, I don't believe that this Arcana works with any of the summon relics. That was something that I looked into, and I was kind of doing some testing before I started the video, because I wanted to make sure if I was going to start with a summon relic, it actually worked with it. It doesn't look like it does. I used the one where it's like it lasts longer, and did a couple alpha beta tests, and they lasted the same amount of time. Where did I take all that damage? I was just like, man, have I not taken damage yet? And now I've lost 80. I think it was against those big blobby dudes. Ooh, gonna have a nice recital at the next. Oh, I'm not gonna get it. Maybe. There's a fight in here. No, I'm not gonna get it. It sucks. I want both of these for sure. We'll start with the basic. The shock dash is great too, and we'll grab that by the end of the floor. I should be fine, especially because all our chaos gems are turning into gold. I wonder if that is the same. There's another one where the gems that you get against the council bosses don't count. So I wonder if this has the same stipulation. It might. See, some of these are okay, like this red banner. I always like that one. Small chance to evade is just really solid, but I think that getting our upgraded dash is going to take priority. We will see where we're at the end of the floor, see if it might be worth it to grab that instead. The upgraded basic is like a necessity, I feel. The upgraded dash is just kind of whatever. I think is a second line, if I remember correctly. But there's also just going to be a lot of chances to either get a different upgraded dash, usually, by the end of the game. Ah, nice attack, dude. I didn't know you knew that one. You're still alive, huh? Not alive anymore after the ballet of prickliness. Narrator voice, he's still alive after the ballet of prick. This guy won't die! What? How do I kill this man? He has infinite health. Oh, I shouldn't have just stood there. I was gonna like move right at the very last second, but that was just kind of foolish. That guy seemed to take so many hits for me. Maybe my damage just is really low. Get him, Prickly. wonder if that just does very little damage, and it's more just kind of like used to constantly attack and stun. And also, I guess my water basic is pretty weak to all those dudes. I just kept attacking over and over and over and over again. What are you going to do? It looks like we're done with this floor. So we'll go ahead and fight the boss. See how far ahead we get. I don't know how well we're going to do as far as getting ahead. Ooh, I thought you were going to attack a little slower. I do like how low my cooldowns are right now. Hopefully those will like all come back and hit him a bunch. I definitely feel pretty low as far as the damage I can do to bosses. Man, if you get those guys in a corner, that actually might be how you're supposed to fight these dudes. Is ideally get them against a wall so they don't move too much. So buck 95. Man, I really want a lot of these. I mean, we just don't have the money to do anything else. Let's buy a relic. Let's get the not getting interrupted. I hate being interrupted when I'm using Arcana. It's probably my least favorite part of the game. It's an important part of the game, but it is probably my least favorite part. So going a little bit slow. I felt weird after I did a few speedrun attempts, and I was just really working to rip through these levels as fast as I can to feel like okay with slowing down. Why is this taking so long to load? I did move the game over to my SSD, and I thought that would help. Some of the issue. Oh, dude, I hate when they summon the goddamn agents. Yeah, you need to get those killed, I think. Those guys are very resilient. They have a lot of health. Hummingbird feather, huh? Picking out chaos gems heals, so that's literally worth nothing. The merchant's cart is one of my favorite items in the game because you're playing for the long term. Because once you get up to 12, it's a very, very strong damage item. And it starts like fine, you know. It's not like it starts like poorly. Even when you only have like 4 or 5 relics, it's still pretty sizable. I love the little sound the cactus makes. Wah, 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 wah. So a good strategy of mine could be to like use the dragons to push them in a corner and then spawn the cactus right on top of them. Look at that! Like, look at that damage coming out. Oh, I got a hit off on me. That wasn't very cool. The signature charge version of it seems pretty bad, in all honesty. Like, not super worth it to use at all. I haven't really figured out, I don't think, how to beat those like medium-sized blobby boys super well. Like, I don't really know what it is they do. They seem to have low damage, so I think that's just like seeking them out at the beginning, but like, I don't know, I feel like I can never really interrupt them, which is something I felt like I would probably want to be doing against them. I just wish that signature version lasted a little longer. And the other thing I'm a little scared about is that I don't know how well this is gonna do once I'm not on floor 1 anymore. Because I feel like a lot of ways I'm killing people is just by like, you know, the ways you kill things on floor 1, just chaining. But usually you want more like pure damage output when you move into further stages of the game. Let them go. They're just having such a good time. I should be able to beat this guy pretty easily. I just want to like do something like that. Ooh, okay, so I was really close. I want to do maybe like... Yeah. So when you get those guys up against the wall and the constant damage they do... Ooh. Aqua Vortex? I do not... So So does that suck everyone in and freeze them? Because if so, that seems insane. I do want to buy the upgraded version of Dragon Dive. I think it gives you 2 dragons now. Yeah. It was nice that it was upgraded too. I don't know if his are always upgraded. But I mean that seems really good if it freezes every time. Even if it doesn't, if it just does damage, like... Okay, so it doesn't freeze every time. Should obviously make it a lot better. I mean, even just being able to spam it, it doesn't seem to do too much as far as stun, which obviously means you want to chain something right off of it. Which is weird. I mean, it makes like a frost. Maybe it's a chance to freeze. It must be a chance to freeze. But we'll take this fight just for the money. Like we're relatively strong, especially against low level enemies right now. They did have an upgraded dash for sale, was the Circuit Dash, which I don't even think is an improvement over my non-upgraded dash right now, so I'm certainly not going to buy that. I do find it funny, and I don't know if everyone plays like this. If I see a non-upgraded Arcana, I just don't even, like, look at it. Maybe that's just, like, purely wrong. Like, there's a lot of non-upgraded Arcana you should be spending money on if you see it. But, like, why? You can just get upgraded Arcana instead. Yeah, I mean, it seems that, like, at the very least, I mean, it's something that we can kind of just spam against bosses to get a lot of extra damage. Where are you? You're right here, right? I was kind of surprised, that didn't take him out earlier. What was I trying to say there? I don't know. Let's get the merchant cart for sure. And then I think we just keep saving some money. Move along. We're at 100%, right? Yeah, so the first 2 floors we cleaned out really well. I think we ended up with a pretty good amount of relics and upgraded Arcana. All we need to upgrade now is our dash. And we'll get another upgraded Arcana here. So we'll have 5 of those to go into the second world with. Which is where you want to be. Quite happy. Ice Boss I'm very good against. Always have been. Probably not. Probably haven't always been. I am going to be low on damage due to having a lot of Water Arcana be my main damage dealers. But if we do something like that, it helps us a little bit. So getting the shock out there early. This one you just have to know how to play the game. Just get these guys out here, honestly. I mean, they're not going to do me much more damage dealing with them later than it is now. So that's a flawless boss victory right there. Very good. Very well done. Ooh, I really like this. It's a very fun Arcana. I don't know if it's great, but I think like right now, if I like pull people in, and then lariat away, it's just gonna hit the shit out of them and also do tons of damage. So that'd be cool. Obviously not very good against the ice boss or the fire boss coming up, but that's fine. I think water is neutral against thunder. I hope it's neutral. I hope it's not weak to it. Might be weak to it. So that would suck if, well, I mean, at least, you know, having the 3rd floor be powered up is way better than that one being a weak floor. Oh, let's go. This is just a ton of relics usually. Ah, crap. That's cursed, huh? Cursed relic, eh? These are not cursed, so let's just pick these up. What is going on here? So this is giving us all of the like tome relics. I don't really like these. All the wards. I mean, it did give us 2 relics, which is amazing. Using Arcana for a short period of time causes your next spell to be a critical hit. Oh, Singing Bowl is good. So that just means that basically you get a critical hit at the first attack of everything you do. The massive damage one is great. I don't like the fangs. I know that they're cursed, and I don't exactly know what they do. But let's get a what don't we have? We don't have a light. No, we have a lightning. We don't have a wind. So we want to take the wind. The reason that we want to take the wind there is in case we get look at how that looks. In case we get a there's certain chests in the game where you have to use a certain assortment of Arcana to open them. So if we get the wind one, we now have a way to activate that. Because we're not really going to use any of them, I don't think. Oh, baby. I feel incredibly strong right now already. I mean, we'll see how that lasts. It's kind of an artificial feeling, but like every time we pick up a relic now, we're gonna get stronger, which is dope. I shouldn't have done that. I think I just took damage. I couldn't actually tell. It was kind of weird. But I just ran into that obvious someone's gonna hurt you if you come in here area. Man, I gotta be smarter. I don't think I need to dive in with the lariat anymore. I feel like I've caused myself damage almost every time I've done that. I need to be smarter with the lariat. Extra criticals. I just really want to get this off. And we can. It's like, why is that up? Oh, weird. Okay. So this floor is so far going pretty well. I need to go back and check what those devil items were. We can do that after the shop usually. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade this. I have no idea what that is. Radiant Blast Basic. Makes 2 now, right? Yeah, it's just pure upgrades. Getting those boxes is cool. My favorite one that I ever got, it had everything inside of it did an effect on your basic Arcana, so it was like all the candies. So like, it was like there's a small chance for a dragon to get shot, and a small chance for a drill to get shot, and a small chance for rocks to get shot, and a small chance for a bubble to get shot. So there's like 4 of those. So when I was just using my basic, just all this crazy garbage was getting sent out at the same time. It was very satisfying. So I'm trying to think of how I should be starting these fights. I think that that's a lot better when people are kind of away from you as opposed to on top of you. It seems like, because you want to just like keep pushing them away with it. We'll take the boss fight. This is like the lariat is some great pure damage. Okay, just need to get this guy out of our way. We'll send that out. Some consistent damage going. Ooh, very sneaky, mister. Got him. Yeah, I really like our damage output at this point. It was a little bit scary at first. We do need to, for sure, find our relic shop. Because we have money out the wazoo. And then we need to go check our... we're going to need to go check our demon shop, or deal with the devil shop as well. I don't know what you call that. It's like a chaos shop. I think I did find the thing that actually said it, but we're not lore gamers, so we didn't really care too much about it. Oh, I was hoping to get some sucky boys over there. Man, I shouldn't have said that. I immediately regret saying that. Some sucky boys over there. I can't be calling the water vortex a sucky boy. That's not cool. Graces of the Beast is alright. Gain shield every time a charge signature is not activated, and time's out. Gain a shield every time a charge signature. That one's okay. Increases damage of your signature Arcana. I mean, that's just purely very good. Always get the pinata. I don't really need too much, so we're going to buy this and this, which is going to give us more damage as well. We definitely want to prioritize filling out a relic slots as soon as possible. And then eventually we'll start to make decisions on what to cut. So Thunder Twins, I'm relatively good against. I haven't really been able to tell if our Water Arcana is weak to lightning dudes. I haven't really been paying attention. Just been too excited with everything else that's going on in this run. I mean, we get to have a wetted cactus, 4 sets of wetting attire-bound cacti dancing around on our enemies, and we just upgraded their damage. How can I be worried about simple things like, oh, dude, the output. We just have a very spammy output with very low cooldowns, and that is where I love to be. A lot of times I will take damage in this game because of pits. That's true. Thanks for reminding me of that. I was going to say something else, but I do take a lot of damage because of pits. A lot of time I'll take a lot of damage thinking that I have an Arcana that I can activate, and just hitting the button and doing nothing instead of doing something to fight enemies. Which is not... Oh! You dodged too late. Dodged... Well, so I wonder if it's just a percentage chance or what. Because it froze both of them that time. Go get him. Go get him, boys. I'll come clean up the scraps. Just let your wedding boys go out there. Okay. Get off my stage, please. So... I shouldn't have taken damage there. Oh, okay. Alright, welcome to the grinder, boys. Very nice. Very nice money output here. We're going to get to the point where we can't hold our relics, which is a very good position to be on in the... Get off my stage, please. Man, imagine not using that Arcana every single run. I obviously can't use it on every single run. Okay, so it is neutral against lightning boss or lightning enemies. I'm kind of embarrassed it took me that long to realize it, but at least we did, right? Ooh, the extra damage from our cacti coming to frickin' play here. Oh, burning them up with the flaming lariat. This is a fun run. It got really strong very quickly, honestly. I don't even know really what it is that's making me so strong right now. Obviously, we have good damage that's helped out by our... I think it's just the amount of the amount of attacks we can make from having such low cooldowns. Our signature charge seems to be like really fast too. And I don't know what that is. I don't know if your signature charge has any dependence on which signature you're using. So like maybe just like that's another cool thing about this amazing Arcana is that it has a built-in like faster signature time because the signature isn't as strong. I don't know. Man, I'm just... Especially against bosses when everything just changed together so well. Thank you for the pure damage upgrade, as well as getting me a sprite. I think you can have multiple sprites in this version too. It used to be limited to just one. They were probably like, I mean, it doesn't really matter. We don't have too much that shocks. When taking damage that would normally defeat you, gain full signature charge and become briefly immune to death. Increases armor, pure, solid upgrade. We have 2 spots left. Briefly hover over pits. I think this actually messes me up more than it helps me, because it stops you from not just running over pits, which is kind of funny. I mean, do we buy the like essentially an extra life? I think it can trigger multiple times too. I also think we just go. Like I don't really need anything from our Arcana shop, or I doubt that I'm gonna want to spend any money there. So might as well just blast through the rest of this game. Just absolutely eviscerate all these bosses. Okay, so we should be able to get... oh, man! I thought that was it for whatever reason. Okay. What the hell? Are they gonna die? Oh my gosh, dude. They're gonna die. What the hell just happened? I have no idea. Their health's just disintegrated. Seemingly out of nowhere. I do like Terror Ring, man. I wonder if that's like better than I don't know if that's better than anything. But I mean we'll keep it. Maybe we'll want to use it at some point in the past. That was almost certainly like my fastest. That was almost certainly my fastest boss fight that I've played on PC so far. Like that took like 1.5 cycles to kill him. I'm just like haphazardly like running in, which is good. I mean, you know, when you're at that point where you're like so comfortable with the run that you don't even really have to worry about what's going on. Fuck it, dude. Let's just. I mean, what the hell are any of these enemies gonna do against us right now? I feel so strong. I don't know if that's just like not true, and I'm just like losing my mind. I'm like being overly confident right now. But I feel like I'm just gonna eviscerate anything that comes in front of me right now. Like how did he die? It must be there's the thing that does like 300 damage. Fuck it, dude. Let's just see how quickly we can finish this off. I don't think there's anything that's gonna stop us. Like that floor took me what, like 16 seconds? Okay, let's keep moving here. Alright, you go ahead and take care of that guy. I'm gonna move along here. I should be a little bit cautious just about like my overall kind of life. You do not get any of my Arcana, sir. I like all of these a lot. I'm having a very good run right now, man. I don't know you shit. Aw, what am I doing? You're just there to annoy me, huh? Fuck it. See what happens. I mean, I should be being a lot more cautious, honestly. Like, I don't want to throw away a run like this that's like already super solid, and I have just caused myself like a ton of damage already against the strafe archer who's trash. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, who cares? Like, this is fun. I don't need to get it as overpowered as I possibly can. I know how to beat the fire boss. I'm gonna heal twice before I even have to face any of Sura's baddies. The only thing that the fire boss can really get me with, sometimes she gets a little fast. Like, I'll admit that. Sometimes she can combo some stuff together that's pretty scary. But usually, I mean. Alright, get these out there, get some passive damage in. One more. Oh, I missed her with the thing that probably does the most damage to her, which kind of sucks. Let's get our boys out there, dance around. We got a signature, just keep the sprint going, find the empty space. Keep the sprint going, find the empty space. Excuse me? That wasn't fair. I've never seen, how is she recovering so fast? Oh, no. Okay, don't throw. What is going on, dude? Her recovery is the fastest thing in the entire world. I'm so mad. Alright, well, that teaches me for trying to go too fast. Thanks so much for watching. I will be less crazy like that, I guess, to finish off runs and be a little bit smarter about finishing them off. But hey, man, I had so much fun whipping around with that. I need to hit A to not have her yell at me like that anymore. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Go ahead and click subscribe if you're not subscribed to me. I put out videos every day-ish at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And thanks so much. Thanks out.